Guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am going over some of the newer candles that are nationwide in Bath & Body Works now. Of course, it's still part White Barn and still part Sladkin because they cannot make up their minds, but so this is just some of the newer stuff they had out. I went there while they're doing the 2 for $20, which I have my fingers crossed that once the 220 is over with this weekend, they'll have newer ones in the store. They tend to do that, like once the 2 for $20 is over, they bring out newer stuff. So I am kind of curious if anything will come out in the next week or two, you know, getting ready for the actual Christmas scents or anything like that. So there's two different lines here. There's like the gold lidded White Barn is kind of like the cozy, like snuggle weather kind of like line, whatever the crap it's called. But then you've got, you know, the regular silver lids from Sladkin & Company, which are just like, you know, winter fragrances. Not necessarily Christmas, like singled out to be Christmas, but just very winter. And some of them are obviously like re-promotes. So the little cozy line, I guess that's what we'll call it. And I have very, very mixed emotions about it because it's really weird. And the weird thing about it is it's grown on me. So it's kind of like I'm not that impressed with some of them. I mean, I did purchase them and I will burn them. And, you know, a lot of people are saying some of them really have a different, and it's weird to smell something cold and then it be totally different when it's burning, but, you know, a lot of people are saying they are a lot better once they're burning, or some of them are a lot worse, and so it's kind of one of those, I just want to give it a try. Ones like Cashmere and Thanksgiving, I did not buy them at first. I bought everything else that I had, and then I kept thinking about them, and I was like, you know, that's kind of weird. You know, that I wasn't that impressed, but they started to grow on me a little bit. Like, the more I thought about it, I was like, that could actually be pretty good. So I thought, 2 for $20, what the hey? Like, we'll just go ahead and purchase them. And worst case scenario, I can just swap them out for something else if they're just that big of a tragedy. So I'm not going to, like, go into grave detail about stuff. I'll just kind of show you guys, you know, most people are familiar with what's out right now. But just in case you're not, just ones that are in the stores right now. So for starters, we have Thanksgiving, which is supposed to have pecan, sweet potatoes, vanilla and butter, and nutmeg. And we've all joked that it smells like mashed potatoes, but not even just any mashed potatoes. It smells like the Idaho instant potatoes. Like if you were to microwave them, you know, that it's so crazy. I really wish I could, you know, like you could smell it through here. But the good thing is it does have good wicks. You know, it is good quality. I just keep tripping out over the smell. Now, actually, like, closing it back up, I started getting the sweetness out of it, that vanilla, butter, and pecan. So that's why I went back to it. I wasn't sure, but I'm going to give them a try. So, then we have White Barn number 2, Chestnut Clove, which is dark chestnut, crisp cedar, and fresh cloves. Conjures up heartwarming memories of the coziest happy holidays. This one's not bad. This one's actually pretty good. It's got like a little... kind of sweet to it. I like it. I do like it. I think it's actually my favorite of this little line that's out right now. Hot Buttered Rum, which is just a familiar favorite. Basically, buttered rum, smooth caramel, and a hint of bourbon. I really like this one. It's kind of a classic for me, so I love that one. Cashmere is the other one, which is kind of on the fence for me, but it's supposed to have amber, creamy vanilla, and that's really all there is in it. You know, it's a bunch of crap about feeling pretty or whatever. Wrap up in the soft and comforting scent of warm, sweet, amber, creamy vanilla on the first snow of the season falls gently outside. Which, I'm in Alabama. I don't know what that's like. You know, I don't know what the fall or what snow, like, I get it like once every 3 years. But again, at least they're good quality. They have good wicks. So, if anything, we'll probably get good burns. Why is it? The best fragrances have crappy burns, and then the crappy fragrances have, like, good burns. Sandalwood Vanilla, which is an oldie but goodie, but it's also very strong. Like, very, very strong. Like, I've got the oil of it, and it's strong. It, like, knocks me out of the house. But this one has sandalwood, caramel, juniper, and vanilla. You know, I'm not going to read you every little, like, detail about it because, you know, what matters is what's in it. Nobody cares if you're snuggling up by stuff. But I do love that one. It's an oldie and goodie. Then we have Snowed In, which is actually another favorite next to that, the number 2 one. And this one has juniper, sugared sap, and sage. I like this one. A lot of people are saying that they really like this one. It's one of those. It's really good when it's burning. So this and number 2 might be like some of the first ones that I do, transitioning into like the Christmas season or Thanksgiving, that kind of stuff. And then we have our holiday ones, or like winter-ish ones. Frosted Cranberry, Twisted Peppermint, 'Tis the Season, Evergreen, and Vanilla Snowflake. So the cranberry, pretty self-explanatory. It has pink currant, vanilla, and red apple, and cranberries, of course. This one's good. It's a juicy fruit scented candle. I love that one. Twisted Peppermint, oldie but goodie, which is just the way that they do theirs. Peppermint with a touch of vanilla and sugary musk. So, got a little bit of sweetness to it, but I do love that one. 'Tis the Season, which has green pine, rich red apples, touch of golden cider. Yeah, this one's really good. It's actually my husband's favorite, so this one is really good because it's just like a spicy apple. You know, it's just a winter version of like apple ciders, which is good. Evergreen, not even worry about going into that because it's an oldie and goodie. It just smells like a Christmas tree. And Vanilla Snowflake is one of those that grew on me. At first, I was like, it's kind of boring, but then I remembered I really don't have anything vanilla around the house as far as candles go. So this one just has creamy vanilla, winter mint, and a touch of coconut. So I actually really like this one. It's one of those that grew on me because I had bought mine and I went back and got Cashmere, Thanksgiving, and Vanilla Snowflake. So didn't really have the intent of buying them, and then I just thought if I didn't, I might have wish I did. And 2 for $20. Doing 3 with the survey, can't beat that. And I have an uneven number. I have 11 because I actually just, on one transaction, I just bought 2. And for my, like, free $10 worth of product, I just actually did, like, pocket backs and stuff. Like, I just, you know, there just wasn't really much else I wanted to get. I mean, even though the fall stuff that's been out could be exiting pretty quickly or pretty soon, I've kind of got doubles of the ones I really wanted. The only other thing I ever wanted was Apple Crumble, which, of course, is gone everywhere, and I was ready to kind of move on, so I just used that a little bit different. So that's why I've got an uneven number. I just got some different products, and now I'm just stoked and ready for, like, the body care to come out because it is some good stuff. Like, they have got some really good looking stuff, so I'm excited about that. But I know I'm really, like, short and quick and fast about this one, but, you know, most people are familiar with these by now. I've told y'all before, like, I am so behind. Like, I'm actually, it's probably why I'm rushing, because I'm, like, getting ready for work now. But, you know, I just don't feel the need in reading you guys about sitting by a cozy fire and memories, because obviously these are new candles. I have no memories of these smells at all. You know, I live in Alabama. We don't see snow except for, like, the occasional flurry or something. Like, we don't have, you know, that white Christmas mornings of 3 foot of snow where you can't even leave the house. So I don't have those memories. That's why I've always liked spice fragrances, because around here where I live, that's just like the most popular, common go-to thing is just stuff with spice in it, and that's why I love it so much. My parents loved it growing up, and I think that's why, like, it's psychologically stuck in my head at this point, because when I think of those memories when I was a kid, like, it's always like Home Sweet Home and Home for the Holidays from Yankee. And which, you know, Bath and Body Works wasn't really, you know, back then doing candles and stuff, or that I know of. But, you know, that's what makes me think of my childhood, is just those spicy fragrances. So they're always going to be perfect for me. But I'm all up to trying new stuff, so that's why I've got this, like, cozy line, and then the winter stuff that's in the back. So I'm excited to try everything. If any of them just really tickle my fancy or just make me laugh or they're a disaster, I might talk about those, like, in a review, because I might do some reviews here and there from now on. And I'm totally rambling, so sorry about that. And now my dogs are in here, like, scratching. So thanks for stopping by, guys. As always, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!